Hey everybody, it's Free to Play Bust, continuing our climb up into the ranked portion of Masters. Still playing the same deck from yesterday. We're doing the Freljord Elusives deck. I think the deck code I posted yesterday was the correct one, but the image of the deck was not. It's just standard deck. We're playing on the Freljord side, 3 Omen Hawks, 3 Elixir of Irons, and then everything else being in Ionia with the Blade Scout is the only one. We're not playing Mentors. Then we're playing all of the Elusives, Green Glade Duo, Navori Conspirator, Shadow Assassin, Kinku Lifeblade, and Wayfarer Hatchling. Not playing Empyrean. Prefer the Hatchling here. And then just the boosting and Jewel Protector along with Zed, 1 Deny. Pretty standard list. I haven't wanted to make any changes with this yet. I think this is pretty solid as is. But let's go ahead and jump into some constructed. What are we at? ADLP Diamond 4. Hopefully jump quite a bit up into Diamond 3. But I mean, at least when it comes to these, if you aren't familiar with these climbs up into the ranked portion, if you didn't play like Hearthstone or Magic Arena and this is your first one, what tends to be the case is it's just a matter of winning a whole bunch of games, and so you just have to play a whole bunch of games, right? If whatever deck you're playing, you have a 60% win rate, then you play 10 games, you're going to be up to in this you're going to need to be up 16, so it's going to take you like 80 games to get through Masters if you're able to hold a 60% win. So that's a pretty good win rate as well once you get up to these stages. Up here we can full mulligan this. I do like hanging on to Elixir of Iron if we have a unit to use it with, but without any units we need to just full mulligan here. This is starting out a bit awkward, but starting out more awkward. This is not a great start. But in large part, a lot of this doesn't start until the 3rd turn. We're okay with her for the time being. I'd like to see him go ahead and spend like a standalone or something on her before we try to send it to her hand. Zed was a big pickup here, since he can threaten an attack without using a card. But we can typically, I mean, he just may not have the standalone or may not be playing it. This isn't really a standalone set of champions. He might just be playing her because it's an efficient unit and he's just playing vast majority of cards being spells. This is fine. But this is not where you want to be with your your aggressive elusives deck against some kind of karma deck. You really don't want to be having dealt no damage and be behind on board on turn 5. But we can still pull this out. I mean, almost repping lethal next turn. So I mean, you're not out of it with this deck, even though we didn't get the more aggressive start that you get with like Green Glade duos.
And silence as the breeze. You name it, I'll
sure.
lick it.
Bit awkward in that we can't play our deny, but we just don't have anything else to do if we don't do this. Like if we can't just wait 2 more turns to try to get this boosted Zed in. We're really just kind of in the hope for the best stage of this game. At least he's already played 1 Will of Ionia. The cards that scare me more would be the how much is that for? 9? Yeah. We're pretty dead at this point. I mean, technically we could have waited, but I just can't imagine you ever win the game if we're just waiting on that Zed.
The order rewards its faithful.
I got ways to find me mushrooms.
Okay. We can still sit around and make big monsters. Okay with taking this 4. This isn't a big deal. We can get blocks on these. He probably just can't attack with the pickpocket. It's probably just going to be a chump wump and a solitary monk coming in. They discarded the 2 mushroom clouds.
I need no weapon.
I'm okay with just trading here. We can technically play Elixir of Iron, but I do want to go ahead and get my Conspirator online and return the second Jewel Protector.
Stay safe. I'll take it from here.
We're still in these awkward spots to where we can't deny anything. I think we're okay with it. We're just gonna have to try to get use out of this Elixir of Iron.
Silent as death.
Shh, quietly.
Is Ezreal at 2? I wonder why he's even playing Ezreal. Just as a value unit. I don't think I haven't ran across this combination here recently.
Where there is life,
Sure.
there is hope. Walk softly, strike quickly.
As fate wills, if I must. You cannot escape.
Is he setting up True Shot Barrage? These seem like highly suspect blocks. Or I guess it doesn't have to be True Shot Barrage, it could be a static shock. That seems highly suspect that he would just trade out his team like that. But if we can beat True Shot Barrage, that would be pretty dope for us. We have to deny here. Okay, that's fine. So let's protect our elusive.
No.
We can't, unfortunate things, we can't get 4 damage on board and still bounce as Karma. We definitely want to be bouncing as Karma here. It's just, do we want to also play these 2 units? I think we have to. Maybe not. I think we need to get it on board. I mean, if we draw like either Hatchling or Twin Blades, we can still win that way. It's probably a pretty reasonable chance that he just has a like a Mystic Shot or something, though.
The Order rewards its faithful.
They picked the wrong row?
I do want to get these units down so we can just go ahead and open on him.
They cannot hide.
Can we even do that? I don't. Ugh. Yeah, I think we have
I
to.
will play my part.
Like adding Shadow Assassin just doesn't do enough here. The thing that worries me is he's gonna play a flipped Karma and then just play like a health potion. That's what's gonna be a real problem here. Take longer, please. Is he trying to get excited or Shadow Assassin? I don't care about this. I mean, that's unfortunate, but nothing we can do about it. We can protect our Shadow Assassin. I don't think we want to, though.
Shadow.
I don't know, we've been trading Will of Ionia for just an additional card. Probably not going to get very good Will of Ionias this game, but
Time for a true
Ezreal's
display
fine.
of skill.
The dark beckons.
Gonna have to recall Ezreal. Well, we can just block it. I take that back. We don't have to recall Ezreal. Okay. Can't imagine why I wouldn't want to just play as Karma. I think it's going to be overly aggressive to just boost this Zed. I don't know. He's only played one. He's played one Will of Ionia. He shouldn't have too many more answers to the Zed. Might be overly aggressive since we've already spent our Dana. I would love to find a way to fit another Dana in here. I've been thinking of taking out an Elixir of Iron for the second Dana. I don't know how quite correct that is. I'd also be interested in taking out King Kingsley Lifeblade.
We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
So let's go ahead and recall her. I either want him to be playing spells now, so if he wants to get good, like Mystic Shots or Static Shocks or whatever, he's going to have to do it right now, and then he can't replay her, and then we can follow up with Zed. Or, sure. That's awkward for our Zed. And the health potion, sure. Okay.
Rest. Collect your thoughts.
That's fine. This wasn't a scary set of Karma cards, and we still have some big boomers going on here.
Ionia speaks through me.
Okay.
The shrouded path.
I walk your path
So I
alone.
mean, the Zed's just gonna pop into these. I have to imagine that he'll probably just take this 5. His life total shouldn't be too scary with him having active Karma. I think he has 1 random spell in here from Karma. He might have 2. I don't remember. gonna have to add some dudes now or answer Zed now. I feel much safer about this Zed. I mean, I can technically protect it from a thermogenic beam. I think. I don't know if thermogenic beam will hit for 22.
Yasuo!
Sure.
Show yourself! They don't know what they're up against!
So can we ever just kill him with an open attack? We do have 2 twin disciplines. We can go ahead and bounce as Ezreal. And he could just replay it, and then we can open. He's gonna have to do some blocking on our Zeds. I think I like this. Or would we... He doesn't have to have too many burst spells. I think we actually want to return Karma. Let's do this. I don't know how this interaction actually works. If he plays a spell and it gets doubles, shit. Okay. I guess we'll find out right now. Doubles. Okay, so we're probably just dead next turn to Ezreal. But I think Karma was the correct choice here. Oh shit, he's gonna let us do this? Why are you attacking? Oh my god. Oh man.
Ours is the will of
What are you doing?
Do not question our resolve.
Why would you attack? There. Jeez, dude. Wow. I wonder if he just doesn't have spells? Would that ever make sense that he just doesn't have spells here?
They'll never see me coming.
We can't let him play cards. So we...
Closing in on the marks.
Why would he want to attack with Ezreal? That blows my mind. Okay. Had enough spells. Alright. Maybe Spirit's Refuge explains why he would attack with Ezreal, but Jesus. Like, if you just want things to go wrong, that's how you do it. But, okay. That's fine. That's kind of one of the things I like about this deck, is we are still definitely in that game. We had a real shit tier start, and you know, we weren't quite at the risk of losing. Should be the mirror. I'll just hang on to the Wayfinder. I could keep 1 elixir. I think I'm happy with that. And the mirror, this could be scary. There's a good chance we just get blown out if he has a real draw. We don't have a real draw. And the other scary thing is him being on the odd attacks, to where if he has Zed, there's just nothing we can do about it. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the elixir. We can at least Will of Ionia as Zed if we need to now. Get him. Got him good.
Without a sound.
Pretty sure I'm okay with just willing this. We're not going to get good blocks on it this round. And then once we have the Wayfinder on board, we can get good blocks onto him. Like, I just don't. I can't be spending my turn just blocking a Zed token and not adding to the board. We could have, you know, played Conspirator, but then he's just gonna flip his Zed. Like, that's just all terrible.
First step's the hardest. Everyone here? Let's go.
They picked the wrong row.
Okay, so I'm okay with you. You. I think we can just attack with everything. The question being, yeah, we can. Because if we're gonna want to block his Zed next turn, we can play Conspirator and then Elixir it. We'll probably want to Conspirator our Wayfinder. I think I'm okay with this. He does have more mana than me, which is a little bit scary, but I think this aggression is okay.
Looking for this?
I'll take care of this.
Okay, good go. Don't think we want to add the Protector. It does give us something to more reasonably threaten his Zed, though. But since we took the damage on this, we can't use Elixir of Irons here, but I think this is okay. We're okay with just trading an Omen Hawk to keep his Zed from flipping. And then let's spread out the love and put this on Conspirator. Like if his line is to Will of Aonia Jeweled Protector, and then we still just get blocks on his tokens, I think this is pretty good for us. Otherwise this should just shut down his turn. This also gets around to Twin Disciplines, since this can go up to 7 health.
They'll never see me coming.
Okay,
Closing in on the mark.
sure. Great turn for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. We can also just replay our Wayfinder. I think if he had a Wayfinder of his own, he would snap it down. I think he probably would just... That's interesting. Like, given that all he did last turn was play Blade Scout,
My life for the Order.
that does make this play a bit more awkward. But I don't think we care quite too much about this getting a value block.
First step's the hardest.
Let's get this down. Let's get... And we missed? Fuck me. Alright, so we're either drawing an Elixir of Iron or an Omen Hawk next turn. Oh, that's savage. We can attack. He probably... There's a good chance... He's probably not just going to take the 10. I would say he'll start to use these. Sure. Oh, what a savage Wayfinder. Messing with these is brutal. Especially when we've already pulled out. I think, do we even have... Do we just have 2 cards in our deck? We might just have 2. It has to, probably an Elixir of Iron. Yeah. Okay, so how much Elusives do we have to deal with here? We lost ours, so we're gonna have to play one. We shouldn't be dead though. 10. We can block 10, but we have to play one of our own. We'll play the Shadow Assassin. She can trade here.
The Order rewards its faithful. It's too late for you.
We don't have to block these. He's out of mana. I think we're probably going to want to. We're going to have to block one. And then what can we follow up with is kind of the big question. Because we have to play our hatchling next turn, but then we can't play any of our units, so we're okay to just play spells here if we want. 9, 18. Want to just go ahead and protect this? Probably. Okay. Missing that allegiance was huge. That was brutal. But okay. Now he's able to Wayfinder if he wants to. So our attacks above ground aren't that great. I think we still need to get this online, get our hatchling online, and make an attack here. At least if he Wayfinders, he's going to be preventing a lot of damage, but our blocks aren't going to be as his blocks aren't going to be as good.
You cannot escape.
Don't want any trouble.
Okay, that's all fine. Doesn't play combat tricks? Okay. Interesting, so, I mean, he would play combat tricks unless he was going to add units. Kinky Wayfinder's fine. Okay. 5, 7. Can't quite do it all, but I'm wanting to boost Conspirator. Are we getting lethaled here? Probably are. So let's return you.
Looking for a daring escape.
And then this way, if he plays another elusive, then we can play an elusive. He doesn't have one. There's nothing we can stop from him going wider than us now. So let's just add this unit on board and see if we're dead to Twin Disciplines.
I go unseen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
too late for you.
I'm really
It will be done.
unwilling to not block here. Give him the chance to play spells first. I'm pretty sure he's got some amount of spells that are about to come out. It just seems so weird that like there's no way his hand is just all units. But he hasn't been playing spells. He's played some of Livaonia's, but may have a deny. That would be a pretty dead card at this point.
Hang on, Thurn.
The order.
We can okay, I was gonna say we can technically go all in with this Blade Scout, but can't quite do that now. The Lifeblade of our own. Let's play the Blade Scout first, since he knows it exists.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my resting face.
These are dangerous lands.
And I'm gonna want to put my Elusives on the right. He's gonna block everything here.
Catch me if you can. This one's trouble.
I'll take care of this. Hold up.
Eyes open.
Is this where his Elixir of Irons come into play? I would like to save both of these units, but... Alright boys, this is what we call the going for it stage of the game. He's already played one of Livaonia. Oh, he got more cards. Yeah. Okay. I think that was fine though. We were pretty far behind. If like we could have saved Dude and the one unit over here on Kinku Lifeblade, but well, can't actually kill us here. He needs his own twin disciplines.
Hang on, Buzzball.
Hey,
Okay, that's 6. So do we? The question is, I think we have to play Hatchling to try to kill this thing.
Let's move.
6. Pretty sure this one's out of reach now, but I still stand behind that that Will of Ionia play. It's just like the card I'm thinking of that could make us not want to do that would be that thing that gives barrier and lifesteal. And at least the Decklist I ended up showing yesterday. That card was getting seen play. I don't think people really play it too much anymore though, and so I think it is a very real possibility that he had a hand that was just a bunch of cards like Deny and Twin Disciplines. So I think you know the amount of times that we just win the game right there, as opposed to the amount of times that we win the game by saving 2 of our units, like saving our Lifeblade and our Pegasus. I think we're pretty happy to just go for the win. Here, I like to keep Elixir with the Green Glade duo against Shadow Isles decks, because there's so many Vile Feasts. We played against this guy yesterday. He's playing the Warmother's Call deck. I want to bank that spell mana to protect our duo with.
The Yordle here's with me.
Do not fear the shrouded path. Claim what is ours.
Okay. Pretty good start. He's gonna have to start doing something. Catalyst, sure. I don't feel like that was really the something he's looking for. Let's see how much mana he spends. I'd rather be playing the Wayfinder on our turn. But this is going to be 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's a good chance we just pick lethal up with this.
Eyes open. Watch your branches.
Oh, fucking of course. What? Oh boy. I just can't get around these Allegiance is missing. It's two out of the okay. At any rate. Who do we had here? 8, 10, 12, 13 from him. We can have this be 14, 15. So we're going to need to add Shadow Assassin.
An apt pupil.
My life with the Order.
I've got the Vile Feast as well. Okay. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad. I don't know if we can come back from this one now.
Let's move.
But if you want some tips on winning with the Allegiance deck, don't miss your allegiances. And it's not like these are allegiance, like even having like 6 in your deck, like if we had like 6 of 30, that's still like a 20%er, but we'd already drawn 1 elixir and 1 Omen Hawk, so I mean, we were at 4 of 30. Jeez. Okay, so how do we want to spread this? I'm kind of tempted to just drop this on Omen Hawk, but I can't imagine that's ever correct. We'll drop it on Shadow Assassin here.
I bring the storm. Where are you going? Rend the skies. Hang on, Cern.
The reason of this, we're going to get 8 by Withering Wail. Withering Wail is the card he's playing here 100% of the time. And so I wanted to be able to like protect her from this instead of just losing everything. Shadow Assassin's still fine. Try to get that on our next attack.
Not and ready.
Sure. That's pretty bad for us. Okay, so we might as well attack with these. He's just going to attack back.
I protect this place.
See if we can at least get a frostbite out of this here. I think that's gonna have to be okay. Like if we're gonna, attack and try to have a combat trick at some point. Oh shit! I forgot I was gonna get Withering Wail. That had just escaped my mind that was gonna be a thing. I should not have played that combat trick. I should have been happy with just getting that 2 damage in. That was not the best play 2020 right there.
My arrow won't miss.
So he's gonna hit with 1. I think I'm okay with just taking this.
A world in perfect stillness.
Beast our Conspirator. I want to pick this up. We're not doing damage with the ground game anymore.
The Freljord's eternal guardian.
We're repping lethal here, but I think we get hit with harsh winds quite a bit of the time.
Wrapped in cold silence.
Save the homestead.
I will play my part.
This would be nice if we're gonna get hit with Withering Wail or something. Yeah, this is where we threw the game with that that Twin Disciplines. We knew that we were gonna get Withering Wailed, and that would have been so good right there. We, likely wouldn't have had lethal for him, but we'd be much closer with the units that we have. Warmother's call's fine. Didn't hit Tryndamere.
No wind and ice.
This 11. We can block a Nevia, but she's just gonna flip. I want to send one of these back, right? 'Cause we're upping 5, 10. Can't kill this one, which is unfortunate. We need to keep our units, so let's send you back. Skip block. We don't know what's in his hand, but we should be much closer to winning this game than we are. Good chance we just get hit with like the Ruination here, but well, we drew it out.
They'll never see me coming. Walk softly, strike quickly.
See if we got a little bit of that better lucky than good. But this would be much better if we actually had a second unit here, right? If we had the second unit, then we could still win this game. But I wasted my Twin Disciplines. That's unfortunate. Like we're sitting there like this. Obviously, it looks like a Withering Wail, and it's just like, let's just throw my unit away. But okay. Let's keep our 2. See if we can't find that Zed somewhere. Cool. We don't have Elixir of Iron, so I'm okay with playing Omen Hawk to start with here. They do have cards that can hit our duos, but that's okay. We can't. I don't think there's much reason to just try to rep an Elixir of Iron here. Let's see if our...
I got the goods.
Okay.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my resting face.
What do we have here?
Sure.
Where are you going?
I haven't played this matchup enough to know if that block's incorrect. We're never going to win a value game against this deck. I think I fucked this up. I think I should have. I'm not sure if I should have let that through, but I do know now that drawing Elixir of Iron, I shouldn't have played Zed. He's going to get hit with Mystic Shot here so many times. We should have just played a Greenglade duo. Okay, well, maybe it worked out okay in that he had the beam. But I think we probably should just play duo there. I don't know, given the makeup of our hand, we're going to be able to double duo this turn and then play Wayfinder on our following turn.
Hang on, Fuzzball.
Hey,
What are the chances that he has Electrostatic Shock? That's the...
You won't believe what
Well,
ulties throw away.
If he had it, the chances are 0. So,
that's my resting face.
thinking about mapping something else? Okay. That seems strange to me.
Everyone here? Let's go.
Well, let's see what he does. Planning on just attacking with everything. We should be able to get a point of damage in with the Omen Hawk. I think he never tries to value block with the scavenger. But it depends on the units he plays. If he plays something behind, and where we can't get in with Omen Hawk or 3-4, then I think we're okay with that.
Hang on, Cern.
So we just use the map for... Okay. We're still happy with this.
Let's move.
Are you lost?
I'm willing to let him go. I'm more interested in protecting my elusives with this Elixir of Iron than I am to save a Wayfinder for combat. Almost misclicked that. Okay. Jump bump is fine. Let's boost our hatchling here. Should be able to wrap it up. His board position here is not particularly good.
What you looking for?
Sure. Okay, I have to assume this will just end it. We'll put our elusives on the left, and then the Jeweled Protector way over on the right. I don't think there's any combat tricks here that actually matter, but if he has a way to get lifesteal, then we want it to be on our big unit way down here. Okay.
Don't be calling no enforcers.
I,
I don't think something exists that stops this. I think he's just playing cards. Yeah. Okay. Where are we at? I think that was our fourth game. It's our third or fourth. I don't remember. Let's get another one or two in. Yeah, I think that was our fourth. We started at 80 LP and we were at 40 there. We've gone 1 and 3. It's okay. We've learned quite a bit this run. I haven't been playing a whole bunch of constructed. I'm really focused in on playing expeditions. So we could pick up a lot of knowledge running through these. Here, we don't want these ones. He's going to be playing. This is the Corina deck. So I think we want to get rid of Protector, hang on to Wayfinder. The issue we run into against this deck is if they're able to flip their Elise, then it can just attack all of our elusives, I think. Still not sure if this is correct, keeping these Wayfinders.
what's that noise?
Sure.
Lady Elise, please take me home.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sweet. It'll be over soon.
Because see, the way this gets awkward is like we have to play Zed next turn. We have to attack with Zed. He's gonna block with this, and then if he plays something like a Crawling Sensations, he's able to flip his Elise. And there's nothing that we can really do about it.
Without a sound.
Like we can never just like not play Zed here. This is okay not being able to attack. If he opens on me, this isn't the end of the world.
First step's the hardest.
Maybe. Okay, so we can't block any of these. We'll just let him through. I don't like how I played this game. I should have. I shouldn't have played Wayfinder. I should have just been planning on Will of Ionia-ing his Elise. But we're not out of it yet.
As silk.
We need to get you online for Lifeblade. I'm gonna attack with here and here. Yeah, I should not have played this Wayfinder. This is just doing nothing. Sure. I'm at least happy with that, if our Wayfinder gets that, because we did not want those on board anymore. So our attacks here are all safe. We can't Crawling Sensations or anything here. He probably just doesn't do a lot of blocking. We really need to be able to get our Lifeblade online. But if he opens, he can't at least kill us from this point. But there's a good chance we're just dead to like a Mystic Shot. We really need to get hits in with this Lifeblade. Not sure if we'll be able to do it.
These are dangerous lands.
It's a lot of times we just die to get excited or Mystic Shot. Yep. But yeah, not real happy with that Wayfinder play. We should not have done that. I was playing it and expecting it to get blocks for some reason, and then that's not what happened. We should have just let him get into combat and then Will of Ionia something. Let's get one more in here. See if we can't drop all the way back down to the bottom of Diamond 4. Or Masters 4, whatever we're in here. These are good. The way you end up getting there is you have to. We played this guy earlier. You know, just play a lot of games. You have to be here to, number one, be having fun. If you're playing 200 some games and not having fun, you're in for a world of hurt. And the important thing is to just sit here and learn more each game. If you're sitting here playing to win, you're going to be in for a bad time. And you need to be like the mindset you need to have is that you're here to learn things. And if you're able to learn in every game, then your win percentage will go up. The wins will come from learning more. Okay, so no reason to rush this guy out. I think we don't have any combos with him, and I want to have some amount of spell mana for this Elixir Zed.
The order rewards its faithful.
Can't do anything. We'll just go ahead and play Zed and save some time.
The shrouded path.
They'll never see us coming.
Now the big question comes to: do we actually want to play this Kinku Lifeblade? I'm leaning towards no, but we don't really have any way to boost it. We don't have any jeweled protectors, and so We can get it into combat just at risk of trick, but I think we're okay with that, right? He's either going to have to spend a trick on Zed or spend a trick on Kinku Lifeblade.
Extra hands never hurt.
We're okay with this. So he hit Omen Hawks.
Seize control. Shadow cut deep as any weapon.
So this is just going to eat these Omen Hawks. And if he wants to trade here, we're okay with that. Okay. Our lack of width here is depressing.
These are dangerous lands.
We will threaten a block onto his Lifeblade. This should keep him from attacking.
They cannot hide.
Okay.
This one's trouble.
Omen Hawk. I wanted to get the Omen Hawk because his units are all going to be bigger than ours. He just nailed 2 Omen Hawks on his Wayfinder. And so I want to at least be able to compete a little bit on board. I don't think the getting that Conspirator back is going to do a whole lot. We really want to be bouncing, what's the name, Jewel Protectors, but we just don't have that option here. Okay. And he had no plays as well? Interesting.
The dark beckons.
Okay, I want to start birding. Next turn we can bird and then still have access to 4 mana, which I'm pretty okay with.
First step's the hardest.
Okay. Okay, so that just kind of leaves us even.
They follow the wrong master.
Actually, we want these on the right.
Only the worthy survive.
Walk softly, strike quickly.
Okay.
You cannot escape.
Eyes open.
Interesting he hasn't blocked our Zeds. We can will of Aonia his Kinku Lifeblade, should we need to. I'm pretty keen on just keeping my, trying to keep my birds.
It's too late for you.
I sense fear. Looking for fear?
So how do we think that if we want to just send this back, what do we lose here? We lose both of our birds. I think we have to be okay with them just keeping this Lifeblade.
Master.
Embrace the shadow.
Okay. Need a dude, bro. Alright, there we go. He picked up a dude. Very important. The spell here would have been awful.
Quietly.
Sure. He's nowhere near lethal with the stuff.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
An apt pupil.
My life for the Order. The Order rewards its faithful.
Catch me if you can.
That's it. I was like, if that's it, we'll just take it. But let's see what more comes out of this. I really don't want to lose any units here, and our life total's pretty safe.
You cannot escape.
Sure. Okay. So, I don't think we want to play this Shadow Assassin. I think we just want to open here. I don't want to give him the opportunity to play any cards. Like, if he plays another Hatchling here, that's just so bad for us.
Only the worthy survive.
Let's get our bros in.
I'll take care of this.
Eyes open.
Where are you going?
This is kind of interesting here, because if we Twin Disciplines this, it's going to be back up to 2 health.
It's too late for you.
Whoa, he's trying to give up an elusive? So does he maybe have a the Conspirator in hand? I don't know why else he would want to keep Wayfinder alive. Okay, so we're definitely protecting Zed. That's certainly happening. And here, I mean, we might as well just protect our big one. There's still a good chance that we send this Lifeblade back to his hand. Okay, he doesn't have a trick. Here, we're going to want to lead with Omen Hawk. See if we can't boost a unit to pick up with Shadow Assassin.
I am the blade in the darkness.
Stay safe. I'll take it.
An apt pupil.
My life.
Okay.
They'll never see me coming.
Let's save this for our next turn, or maybe to block with on his turn. We're not ultra worried about the Zed tech, unless he plays like a Hatchling. We can send it back if he plays Hatchling.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my resting face.
They picked the wrong row.
So we can't quite rep lethal with these elusives. But I think we still just want to attack with everything but the Omen Hawk.
I will play my part.
Closing in on the mark.
Shadows cut deep as any weapon.
I don't have opponent deck tracker. I'm curious how many Will of Aonians he's played. I know he's played one.
We'll be done.
We're getting to the point to where we can just try to kill him with Twin Disciplines.
You call that sneaky? This one's trouble.
He's gonna Will of Aonia Zed, I guess? Why would he not just put this in front of Zed?
Cut the breath from them.
Looking for this? This one's trouble. Looking for this? This one's trouble.
Okay, and again, let's just go for it. This does reek of a Will of Aonia, but we can still Jeweled Protector Zed if this doesn't win the game. Okay, this just wins the game. And then he was going to have one elusive left over that we could just Will of Aonia next turn if he tried to get crazy with the combat tricks. Okay, good game. So yeah, I mean, it was a pretty decent run. Like, this is the way these are going to turn out. Like, we went, what, 2 and we lost 40. So yeah, we went 2 and 4. But we also had 2 games where we missed allegiances, and then one of those being very important, one of those directly lost to a missed allegiance. We didn't play perfectly in all those games either, but we did learn quite a bit. I feel like if I keep up this constructed for another week or two, and then we kind of restarted from the beginning of Masters, I'll just be plowing through this. It's going to take me 40-50 games to get kind of up to speed on constructed, but all in all, pretty good run. We learned quite a bit, had some fun games, some good stuff there. This is Free to Play Bust. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have yourself a good one.